Okay, we're gonna demo a feature that I added to AutoDev, which is a fork of bolt.new. At least on my repository, currently I didn't open a PR for this yet. I'm going to do it after the video. Um, right here, feature image select. And let me jump over to the running app. We already had a microphone feature. What I added last night was this selection tool. So if you've sort of worked in Bolt.new or AutoDev, you can prompt it to build stuff. I had it build me a quick gardening dashboard just to demo this feature. You can go into the code, modify code here if you need to. But the idea of this is to be able to target a specific area of the screen where the application resides here in the preview, and then prompt it to make a modification to that particular area. I think this makes it, with the microphone feature that someone else contributed, and this selection feature. It kind of and then also someone added the ability to attach images to AutoDev. You have that in Bolt, but we got it recently in AutoDev. Now with those three features, the ability to attach images, the microphone, and this selection tool, you kind of now don't need technically a keyboard. So I think it's interesting because it allows you to give the AI context visually to any part of the page, so that it can isolate its changes to that area. So I think it's useful for non-developers. I think it's useful for anybody that's developing on it, quite frankly. And I think the combination of these three things is very interesting for accessibility, right? So if you think about it now, you could use AutoDev. You could build a website, web application for, without actually having to use the keyboard. So if you've lost, your sort of motor skills for typing. All you really need to be able to do is sort of move a mouse around and speak into a microphone. So I'm going to demo that right now. Hopefully it goes well. So I'm going to do a couple simple things here. So we're gonna select the area up here. We're going to get prompted, for sharing, right? This is standard in the browser. This should only happen once. I don't know. I have my screen sharing software going right now, so I don't know if you're seeing the one that's already up there, but let's try this here. So we're going to do window, and we want this window here. Okay, so what you can see here now is, I copied the sort of navigation or the heading of this site, and it popped the image down here into the dialog area. So now I could type if I want to in here, or I could just say something like this. Use a background image for this area. And we'll see if it does that for us. Not running super fast, but it is writing code quicker than I can. Okay. So, it's not the most amazing change, but it sort of demonstrates that, it understood what it needed to do based on the image. So let's do a couple more things. So we'll select that. We'll say remove this button. It says remove this spot. Um, let's just see if it can figure that out. Okay, it kind of messed that one up, but that's okay. Let's try one more time. And I noticed that it rechanged the background. We do have the ability to roll things back, so it's not really an issue. Remove this button. Let's see if it gets it right this time. Okay, so it got rid of the button. I don't know. I kind of like this a little bit better. I'm not in love with this background, but I definitely can't see the logo text as well as I did before. So let's say we got asked again for some reason. It's fine. Make the text, drop shadow. I can't see it very well in the background for the logo. It's like terrible prompting. Okay, I could definitely see that better. There's some drop shadow on it. So let's just maybe do one more thing just to demonstrate. Let's say add some images of plants and change the text color of the name of the plant. Okay, we got the names changed. It seems to have attempted to add an image, but didn't quite get it. So I want to try that one more time. Add an image for each of the plants, please. I didn't bother looking to see what it was trying to reference. So it does look like we have some images here this time. Let's see if it works. Okay, so clearly not a plant over here, but you get the idea. So, this isn't to demonstrate this is a great design, but, as you can see, I haven't had to use the keyboard at all. I do think this is really good for, somebody that has limited use of their hands and ability to type. So hoping we'll be able to get this PR in the near future. Okay, and thank you so much for watching.